wise guy, when you do the crime, you take the best deal you could get and you go to jail and go do your time and come home. You don't sit there and play games and try to beat the case. And well, is it like these guys used to have me pressing witnesses on a weekly basis. I went to jail for witness tampering.
Witness tampering, son.
Yeah, so I mean, they used to have me pressing witnesses. They were all so scared of going to jail. They didn't mind me going to jail, pressing their witnesses, but they wouldn't go do 15 minutes. These guys are crying in the bullpens.
And now that you're home, is there how do you feel about, or is there a fear of going back?
No, well, now here's the difference between myself and a lot of the people I know. A lot of them are just ignorant. I'm not saying they're stupid. They're ignorant. They have no educations. They have no way to support themselves in the world. I always made more money. My captain pushed a broom for a living. I made more money than all of them. I never cared about that. I went to jail out of loyalty to an ideal system that meant something to me. So I would do things based on this belief system. Now that I don't have that belief system and this loyalty to them, there's nothing for me to go to jail for anymore. So there's no reason. No one's telling me what to do. No one's saying, "Oh, we need this done. Who can we depend on to do this?" It doesn't matter to me anymore. So I'll never go back to jail. Like, I went to jail because I was a gangster 24/7, 365.
And let me tell you,
that's what I did. We didn't have jobs, really.
I want to tell you something for you. He got cut in jail because he stood up for somebody and they snuck him because they couldn't go face to face with him. And he stood up for a guy, and the guy was a rat. We just didn't know it. We'll get into that story in the book, but anyway, so he's standing up for a guy. He ends up in a max security prison. This guy, and he ends up standing up for a guy, and he's telling him, "Listen, my uncle's not a rat." And they're like, "Yes, he is. He stuck out from long story short. They snuck
Sent me
him."
the fake paperwork.
Yeah.
Patty sent me the fake paperwork.
Right.
I showed the fake paperwork around.
Yeah.
A couple people bought it.
Yeah.
A couple people didn't.
So he was getting left and right drama over people helping. He attacked another person for me in Clinton. He went to the box again for me. I can't tell you again.
Yeah,
Every time this guy went to the box for me,
right?
Chris Cagnata. So like I said, constantly, he was always same thing.
So you don't care to talk about what happened down there? Nobody dimes you out, bro. We watch stuff like that. We know what transactions take place.
Yeah, so there's what I was saying earlier. The cop told him nobody told on him. The officers just know what was going on in that place. That's what he was asking. Do you want to talk about what went on down there? I guess they were dealing drugs at some establishment or something. And he assumed somebody ratted him out, which is pretty ironic. But anyway, he assumed somebody told on him. So the cop just made it clear, no, that's not the case. Nobody told on you. We've been watching. Now again, the purpose of this is to show the lies. And that's the problem here, where these guys are being hailed as reputable informants who are important and know information. And the truth is, it's just all lies. They don't know people. They're not involved with people. You'll see it later on. He even claims he was I think he says he's a made member in an organized crime. That's news to the defense team. That wasn't presented anywhere. So it's just all about the posturing and trying to impress people and bragging. And you can actually hear one of the cops later on get aggravated with him, where he says he thinks like who he is. It's pretty amusing. So we'll get to that. Okay, and here we are again. Now we're an hour and 19 minutes. This is his third time trying to offer information in exchange to save himself. And he actually says it, if there's a way I can help myself. And the cop again says, we'll get there. So I'm going to play that. Here's his third time now trying to inform and give information. Now remember, this is the same guy who on Vlad said he wasn't an informant during this time when he was in Mississippi. Huge lie.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll get there. Yeah.